I've been lifting heavy and walking daily, but I wanted to challenge myself to get in a little bit more cardio. So I tried cycling every day for 2 weeks, and here's what happened. Recently, I became the new owner of the Yesoul G1M Max bike, and let me just say, it's been pleasantly enjoyable. I actually like it a lot better than I even imagined I would. I've said it before so many times on my YouTube channel, but I am just not a girly who likes to work out at home. I don't like it. I don't want to. However, there's some times where I don't have a choice. I am a mom of 2. I prioritize lifting, and I do go to the gym pretty much daily and lift pretty heavy. It's a big part of my life. I don't always have time for cardio, truly, because I only have a certain amount of time to spend at the gym. The gym daycare does have a cutoff for my kids, and I have to either prioritize lifting or doing cardio. And obviously I'm gonna choose lifting, because who actually likes to do cardio? Just kidding. I know there's like crazy people out there who actually like to run and enjoy running and stuff. I am not one of them. I do know how important cardio is in order for me to hit goals that I'm trying to achieve, which is essentially maintaining my muscle while also trying to stay lean. So eating the right foods, having a tight nutrition, and also implementing cardio are the key that are gonna give me the results that I want. But anyways, I tried the Yesoul bike out for 2 weeks. I did at least 20 minutes a day, and I thought I'd walk you guys through the past 2 weeks and share a little bit about what I noticed, how I incorporated it into my day, and obviously I'll share the bike as well because Yesoul is partnering with me on today's video. If you guys have ever been interested in some kind of like Peloton bike or something to do at home, especially if you're a mom who just can't get to the gym, this is going to be a really good option for you. It is much cheaper than the Peloton, and the cool thing about it is you can actually cast Peloton classes to the bike. Side note, Yesoul has their own classes as well on their app, and they're very good as well, and honestly that's what I've been mainly using. Without further ado, let's jump into day 1.
Almost there in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Recover. Have a seat. Nice job. 40% is the tension we're going to
So day 1, I started with a beginner 20-minute class just to get used to the bike, and let me tell you, my quads were on fire. Like I said, I'm a lifting girl. Every week I actually have dedicated quad lifting days, but nothing hits my quads like that bike did. Apparently, I need to be cycling more because I haven't felt that much soreness in my quads in a very long time. This is such a different burn compared to lifting. So today I'm gonna do one of the Peloton classes. This is Camila. She's my favorite. This one's an EDM ride, so the music is really good, and I'm able to simply just cast this right to my Yesoul bike, which is super helpful. So I'm just gonna set this here and we're gonna get started on our ride.
Here, embrace your almost tranquilito, ease it up, you got, like I like to say. In the middle, you got your output resistance 35 to 45. Resistance 40 to 55. Take it out. Let's go. 35 seconds here, baby. Onto your handlebars. Woo. Give me 10 more seconds, baby. Knees up. 6, 4, 3, 30 seconds off. Take this off. Resistance 35 to 45. Woo. You know, it's bouncing right now, my heart.
By day 4, my soreness had lightened up a lot, which was awesome, and I was starting to get the hang of the bike a little bit better, and my form was getting better. You know that feeling you get when you've just been really putting in work at the gym or with cardio or something? That's how I was feeling. I was feeling lighter, I was feeling less bloated, less uncomfortable, and I was just feeling overall really good by day 4. So by the end of week 1, I was really starting to finally feel the rhythm and get in the groove. I was stacking shorter rides with my normal lifting schedule, so I'm talking like 20 to 30 minute rides, and honestly, even with my busy schedule, I was still able to pop out to the garage and ride while the kids were watching a show or post bedtime or something like that. It really just comes down to prioritization, and it was just something that I had to prioritize every day and tell myself I was going to do every single day. So let's talk about week 1, because let me just say, it was a humbling start. I kind of underestimated how intense cycling could actually be. Usually I do my rides in the morning when I have childcare or at bedtime when I can just focus, because if the kids are around and I'm trying to ride, and I learned this the hard way, they all just want to ride it too. So I do have to ride when they're distracted, but at least it's in my little office garage and it's really easy just to pop out here and get a quick 20-minute ride in. Let's quickly talk about the setup. So I'm going to be completely honest, I did not put together the bike. My husband did, but he did say it was pretty easy to put together.
I can confirm that the bike was easy to put together.
Something that I personally love about the bike is the fact that it's compact. I don't have a lot of extra space. As you can tell, my little office area isn't the biggest, and so having something that's compact and small and easy to move around is ideal. Another thing I love about the Yesoul bike is how quiet and smooth the ride is, but the biggest thing is the fact that I can cast Peloton classes straight to the screen, or if I want to watch like a movie on Netflix or YouTube or something like that. You guys, I'm officially done with week 1 of cycling every day for at least 20 minutes. I thought I could report back and give a full update update about how I'm feeling, how I'm doing, what I think of my setup, how I like the bike. Okay, first of all, let's just quickly talk about the seat because that's always been an issue for me when it comes to cycling. Whenever anybody asks me like, hey Caitlyn, do you like cycling? My answer typically would be no, because it hurts my butt. But listen, I have so many cycling friends who literally tell me you just have to give it a shot. You get used to it. You're not just sitting the whole time. You're standing and sitting and standing and sitting. And that's how you're truly getting the best workout, is by the movement. And so you're not sitting the entire time, which I didn't necessarily realize. So to be completely honest, I was sore for a few days. The padding on the seat is actually better than other ones that I've sat on before. But whenever you are starting something new like cycling, there's going to be a little bit of an adjustment. Be prepared until you're more comfortable on the seat, but stick with it. Stay consistent. Just like when you are training your muscles and you're sore the next day, this is kind of part of it. You just got to push through it and keep going, and eventually it's not going to be as bad. So from a girly who always said no to cycling because I was afraid my butt was going to hurt, you will be okay. The soreness does not last forever. Now let's talk about the classes. So something I didn't realize when I first got this bike is that you can actually pair Peloton classes with the Yesoul bike, and the Yesoul bike compared to the Peloton bike is heck of a lot cheaper, and they essentially do the same thing. So I've done a few Peloton classes, but honestly the Yesoul classes are pretty good as well because I do work out so frequently. Some of the classes I've tried have just been like a little, I don't mean to be that person, but they're a little too easy for me. So I really look for the higher endurance ones. The instructor Chase on Yesoul has been my favorite instructor. I feel like his classes are just like a little bit more challenging, but if you are just starting out and trying to get more into fitness and exercise, there are classes for every phase. There's beginner classes, intermediate, all the way up to advanced. And honestly, you can go at your own pace too. So if you need to adjust the speed or whatever, you totally can. You are in control, but I do challenge you to follow the instructor the best that you can so you can get the best workout. Okay, so now let's talk about how the routine's been for this week because I don't typically work out at home. This has been new to me. I'm a gym girly. I like to lift. I don't really love to do cardio, but who does? However, this has been kind of fun. And truly, I can't believe I'm saying that, but I have it in my little office area and I've completely redone my little garage office here. And it's been the perfect addition to keep in here whenever I have some work or something to do on my phone instead of sitting at my desk. And I won't necessarily do a class, but I'll pedal and work on my phone or whatever. And I'm still getting a little bit of extra movement that I wouldn't have got otherwise. And then as far as like a health update goes, I'm burning more calories, which is always a plus when it comes to trying to stay lean and build muscle. I definitely don't feel like worn down or anything doing this type of cardio. I feel more energized, which is weird, especially when I do this like midday or early morning. But I have just been incorporating the bike into my normal workout routines. So on top of riding every day, I'm still walking at least 10,000 steps and then doing my normal 60-minute plus of heavy lifting. So today I thought I'd share one of the workouts that I'm doing. I'm actually doing one of the free Peloton classes, and this one is by Bradley Rose. It's a 15-minute Tabata. To be honest, I really don't have a lot of time right now to do this, but 15 minutes of my day I can definitely commit to, and we are committed to the challenge. So I'm gonna get started on this ride.
Progressively adding on resistance during our pushes. So first one, I want to build that cardio.
Another thing I really love about this bike is the incredible sound system. There's actually speakers on the back of the bike that have such an impressive sound quality and make your ride that much more fun. What is up, YouTube? I think it's day 9 of doing the bike every day for at least 20 minutes for the next 2 weeks. It's currently 8 o'clock at night and this is the only time I could get here today, but tonight I'm not going to actually do a class. I'm just going to kind of like leisurely do this because I have a few things that I need to do on my iPad. So we're just going to keep it super chill tonight. I had a pretty heavy cardio day at the gym. I did a lot of incline walking today, and on top of that I took the kids on a walk to go get donuts, and I had a really heavy glute day today. So my legs are pretty sore, but we are committed. So tonight we're going to keep it easy, keep it chill, and just move our body a little bit while I do a few things that I need to get done on my iPad. So we are locked in and committed. Today is day 13, almost done with the challenge, and today I jumped on the bike after my lift. I have been feeling so good, and to be honest, committing to this over the past 2 weeks has honestly not been as challenging as I thought it would be. A lot of the classes are pretty short but also effective, and they don't take out a lot of time of your day. Okay, so now let's talk about week 2. Week 2 is where I started noticing real changes. My endurance was noticeably better. I was pushing through longer rides, and honestly my core feels tighter. I didn't realize how engaged my core would be when riding something like this. But the second week is definitely when I started getting in the groove of things and actually looking forward to my time on my Yesoul bike. And weirdly enough, I feel like I actually started craving this time. It became just a habit of mine and something extra to throw into my day and move my body a little bit more and burn a little bit more calories and get me one step closer to my goals. So now let's get to the main part of this video. Was this challenge worth it? Yes, it was. This Yesoul bike helped me bring structured cardio into my lifting schedule without having to sacrifice any of my like current lifting goals. If anything, this bike was like a complement to my current workout routine. It easily fit in with my life and my routine and my schedule, but most importantly, dare I say, this actually made me enjoy cardio. This bike honestly made cardio fun again and gave me just like something new and different to do. Because when you work out as often as I do, it's very easy to get repetitive, which is all like you want to do when it comes to lifting. Like you want to repeat the same workout over and over, but at a higher rep, higher weight, that kind of thing. However, sometimes it can get a little mundane or boring. And so adding little things in like this just to like switch up the routine a little bit and keep you motivated, it is so helpful to me, truly. Over the past few weeks, I've definitely felt like less bloated. I feel like with the extra movement, my digestive system's just really thriving, which is overall just going to make me feel leaner and tighter. But if you are somebody who is looking to get leaner or wanting to start a new exercise routine or wanting to include more cardio into your current lifting schedule, or just needing something to do while the kids nap or something and you want to be active and you can't necessarily go to the gym, this bike right here is definitely a smart investment and worth checking out. Compared to other options like the Peloton, you are going to be saving so much money when you just go with the Yesoul bike. You are literally saving thousands of dollars. So I hope you guys enjoyed this 2-week challenge that I did. This was honestly so much fun, and I challenge you guys to find something and do it for 2 weeks and see what it does for you, whether it's just like walking 10,000 steps a day or investing in something like the Yesoul bike. It's always so fun for me to try things out like this and challenge myself, and so I challenge you guys to do the same and see if it changes your life in any way. I'll make sure to leave a link down below in the description box to shop the Yesoul G1 Max bike. Thanks again for following along with this little challenge video. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!